देखो ये एल्गोरिथम का स्टेजेस कैसा बना है, इससे पहले नोकिया में स्नैपचैट फिर एप्पल स्टेजेस की इन्वेंशन की ऐसी है। पहले मेरा एक्सपेरिमेंट हुआ 1877 उसके बाद 40 साल के बाद इसे लॉजिस्टिक इन्वेंट किया, फिर उसके 10 साल के बाद इसे पृथ्वी में इन्वेंट किया। ये मतलब अपग्रेड वर्जन है उसका। हाँ क्या वो फिटिंग होगा तो रिड्यूस करने के लिए भी करना पड़ेगा। ये क्वेश्चन अभी पूछे तो अच्छा है, मैं भी आंसर देता हूँ आपको। एंड आई डोंट नो यू कैन आंसर, बताओ। हाँ तो ये तीन ही क्यों बनाए, 4 बना के रख देते ना, 4 में 5 भी बनते। कितने कॉलम है इसके अंदर, कितने वेरिएबल है? 4 ग्रुप बनेंगे। आइगन वैल्यूज मोर देन 1 है ना, तो जब तक 4 ग्रुप को बन जाएंगे। इतना पता नहीं कैसे आ गया, कॉलम दिखाओ। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 4 ग्रुप में 99%। बढ़िया है, बिल्कुल बढ़िया, और अच्छे आंसर हो गए। हो गया ना, आपको क्या पूछना है ये बताइए।
अप्लाई कर दे, मुझे क्लासिफिकेशन करना है, मुझे कौन सा मतलब अभी इसके बाद क्या वो आइडिया नहीं आ रहा, मतलब
ये आपका डेटा है।
हाँ इसी पे अप्लाई करना है या पहले से इंपोर्ट करके तो फिर से करना है?
नहीं इसी पे अप्लाई करना है।
मैंने इस पे पहले वीडियो कुछ नहीं किया,
इस पे ईडी वीडियो कुछ भी नहीं करना है। ये आपके 4 ग्रुप हो गए, 4 इंडिपेंडेंट है। ये आपका
हमने
डेटा
3 साल रिड्यूस कर दिया, मतलब 4 पे आ गया, 3 एक्स और 1 वाई नहीं।
ग्रुपिंग कॉलम है ना, 16 17 18 19 6 क्यों लिया है? दो नंबर की 50 तक जाएगा ना, 40 होगा। ये लास्ट कॉलम इस क्वेश्चन तो आपको वाई है, एक्स में ये लास्ट है ना। मतलब पीसी 1 जो बन रहा है वो इस कॉलम को लेकर बन रहा है, पीसी 2 जो बन रहा है वो इस कॉलम को लेकर बन रहा है, पीसी 3 इस कॉलम को लेकर बन रहा है, पीसी 4 पीसी 4 इस कॉलम को लेकर बन रहा है। क्या क्वेश्चन
क्लासिफिकेशन का इन 4 पे लगाना है सिर्फ
x1 x2 x3 ये आपका y, और जब डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन करोगे तो आप ओरिजिनल डेटा पे करोगे, ईडीए मीडिया सब। हाँ, इसको लेके सिर्फ मॉडल बना रहे हो, यहाँ से मॉडल बनेगा आपका और वहां से आपका विजुअलाइजेशन ओरिजिनल डेटा पे, ईडीए सब ओरिजिनल डेटा में, मॉडलिंग यहाँ से है।
सर पीसी मतलब डेटा इंपोर्ट करने के बाद ही पीडीएफ बनेगा तो हो जाएगा मुझे सब ठीक है।
अरे सर जी, हमसे मॉडल बनाना है,
हाँ
ओरिजिनल डेटा पे क्या बनाना है, इस पे कुछ नहीं करोगे, ये डेटा जो है ना इस पे ईडीए करोगे, यहाँ तक ईडीए डेटा विजुअलाइजेशन। फिर उसके बाद मॉडल आता है, मॉडल यहाँ से चालू होगा। लेकिन आपने मॉडल से पहले क्या रन किया, पीसी रन किया, तो आपका पीसी से दिखाना है, तो पीसी से योर मॉडल स्टार्ट्स। और ये ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स क्यों नहीं लॉगिन करते हैं? हाँ तो गाइस, मैडम, ओके, चलिए चलाएं। Guys, any question you have in your mind can say. You're saying something. So your question is to understand underfitting, overfitting. This is a range. What is your question? Test की या train की? Your train scenario number 1, guys. She got the accuracy for train, let's say 80%. When she applied the model on test data, she got 60%. So she wants to conclude, what should I do in this scenario? What is your suggestion? Point number 1. Point number 2. If your train accuracy is coming to be 60%, and your test accuracy will be 75%, what you will do in this scenario? First, we check. First, we check accuracy for which one? पहले हम किसकी accuracy check करते हैं? Threshold क्या है? अब ये 60 है, good or bad? तो टेस्ट पे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। ये सिनेरियो कभी भी पॉसिबल नहीं है। ये क्लियर हो गया? Coming to scenario number 1. Anyone can give answer to this? क्या रीजन होगा कि 80 है ट्रेनिंग में तो गुड है, लेकिन टेस्टिंग में 60 है? ट्वेंटी % एरर हो गया ना, ट्रेनिंग के अगर 80% है तो
वापस से लोन करेंगे।
हाँ,
ट्रेनिंग में और टेस्टिंग में 30%
हाँ,
जैसे हम करेंगे तो वो एकदम 70% देंगे।
अब डेटा शफल कर रहे हैं, तो शफल इज वन ऑप्शन, गुड वन। नेक्स्ट, मतलब वो जो रैंडम स्टेट का नंबर है ना, वो बोले इनको चेंज करो, तो फिर से रन करोगे तो डेटा चेंज होगा, डेटा चेंज होगा तो चांसेस है कि आंसर गुड आ जाए. दिस इज द करेक्ट वन. और कौन सी पॉसिबिलिटीज है जो ऐसे आंसर्स आ सकते हैं? Let's say she may apply decision tree or logistic or anyone. Okay. Training data जैसा दिख रहा है means the variance in training data should equal to variance of test data. जब ये equal नहीं होगा तो आंसर्स ऐसे आएंगे. Point number one. If they are equal also, it may occur because your model does not perform well on test data because the variance of trained data is not equal to variance of test data. This is the only possibilities happens. Now when I say variance means यहाँ पे let's say gender variable है. Example, male and female है. Male are in my data is 20% or 30% and female in my data is. But when I see the same ratio in the test data, okay, the ratio is different. Male is 65% and female is 35%. ये ratio change हो गया. So model will give you the wrong prediction. We need to cross check that. This may be a possibility of getting a low accuracy. To improve this, to get a better accuracy more than 70%, either change your model or either tune your model by using number of branches, parent node, child nodes. That's the only option. So उसी से ही आपकी accuracy increase होगी. If you try all combination, nothing change. Then you have to change your model only. Clear okay? Any other question, guys? Please ask.
सर
Yes, go ahead.
हेलो
Yes.
सर अगर जो डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल है उसमें अगर कैटेगरीज 4 हो, फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे हमने एग्जांपल देखा बैड और गुड, नो और यस, और अगर उसमें 4 कैटेगरीज हो तो जैसे मैंने कार इवैल्यूएशन पे डेटा किया तो उसमें कार सेफ्टी का डिसीजन 4 इसमें था, अनएक्यूरेट, एक्यूरेट, गुड और वेरी गुड. तो उसमें हम मॉडल किसके ऊपर बनाए सर?
हाँ. Now by default what happened, guys, whenever you make the model here you have 4 levels. Let's say 1 2 3 4. Whenever you run the model in Python, by default model is built for 1. Okay. Second, when you check accuracy, the model is run for all scenarios. Okay. But mostly priority is given to one case. Okay. Accuracy will compute with a matrix of 4 cross 4. When we have two variables, 0, 1, you have a matrix of 2 cross 2, TPTN, and you take diagonal 1 and plus. Here we take 4 cross 4 matrix, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. और जो भी diagonal में values होगी आप उसको क्या करोगे? Sum करोगे. What the answer?
Yes, sir.
So this is the coding software, guys. The software have the programmer have given the coding such a way that when we have two possibilities, always model will build for 1. When you have more than 2 possibilities like 0, 1, 2, 3, n number. Here, if you run logistic example, when we have 2 possibilities, good customer and bad customer, we get answer in terms of probability. Okay. Model always give you answer for probability for bad customer. Clear? Now, update happened in 2022. Okay. The programmer of Python have updated the coding. Here what happened till 2022, October month, they used to give probability only for bad. Now what happened, they give probability for good also and bad also. Whichever you want, you can take as per your scenario. If I say the probability of, let's say Akash is a bad customer is 0.3. Probability for bad customer for Akash is 0.39. How much is for good? .61. Prior it used to give this one. Okay. So now what happened? Model gave you probability for good also and bad also. Let me show you. Okay. Good question, Gauri. First time we'll take desktop, Python code, logistic, bank loan. Sure. Our model name is output. Okay. On screen. Can you see? Give it to output. Take a screenshot. Let's say first customer is Akash for us. Second customer is Gauri. Third customer, let's say we have Uma, and so on. Here this is index number start from 0. This is answer for 0. This is answer for 1. Now how we read? We read 36% chance that the customer is bad. What is the answer for this? 63% chance the customer is good. If I don't take this in my output, what I have now? How to read this one? That customer Gauri is clear. Now second scenario Gauri for you. For example, you have 4 levels. 0, 1, 2, 3. How many answers you will get? All 4. Out of 4, you can select, I want to find what is the chance that the customer is 1. You can pick up that probability. So always your model is built for 1. Clear? Got the answer, Gauri? Any question, please
बट
ask.
सर अगर मुझे ये जो 2 है इस पे अगर मॉडल बनाना हो तो
हाँ, आपको यहाँ पे जैसे कि 0, 1 की प्रोबेबिलिटी है ना, तो यहाँ पे 2 और 3 की भी मिलेगी. तो अब यहाँ से कौन सा कॉलम पिकअप करोगे? Just column. Example, let's say I write answer over here. 0. Let me modify this for you. 0, 1, 2, 3. What is the range of probability? 1. We have 4 options in my y variable and we try to predict. If we have more than 2 level, we call it as multi-nominal. 2 level means binary. Here I get answer is 0.10, 0.30, 0.61. How much remains? Clear हो गया? This is for, let's say, Akash. Now I'm writing for you, okay? Three 40. Okay. Now, the question from your side, Gauri, is to how to read for this customer, correct?
yes sir.
You need to predict for this. Can you read over here? 51% chance that Akash will belong to category number 2. How to read for you?
The
40% chance that Gauri belong to category number 2. Easy to read?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me modify the scenario for you. Okay. You get answer as 0.20, 40, 50, 30. How to read for this for you scenario? Can you read this?
20% chance that I belongs to this category.
Perfect. The way of reading remains same. So either you have 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels, interpretation will remain same. Got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Any other question, guys? Please ask. It's okay. In which model? Model name, logistic or decision tree or linear. अगर decision tree में होगा तो what we do, guys? No. In logistic happens then. Decision tree का तो clear है. So what you will do in the logistic? I think this is a very basic answer. The question is good. If you get the accuracy of 100% in training for logistic regression, and your manager say you have to use logistic only, you cannot change. Because your manager only know logistic. If you don't give accuracy between 7 to 90, you will don't get a salary only. Then उसको करने की coding तो available नहीं है. So then what is available? Can we change the sample and cross check? Data partition, random numbers. Data may get changed. Easy scenario. If not, then you do grouping. Grouping means, for example, we have an age column. 24, 20, 21. Can you make a bucket of like this way? Means this way you convert the data nature from numbers to category and then try to use, it will try to reduce accuracy. Bada nahi ho to there is only one option, add more data, either row wise or column wise. There is only options. Clear? We have in Python there's a function called pd.cut. Will make the buckets for you automatically. Any other question? Shall I start? Any other question, Gauri, from your side? Yes, please.
No, sir.
Okay. Thank God you speak from online. Okay. The topic name is random forest. Yesterday you have written the theory. Okay. We'll take 20 minutes to complete the concept. Okay. 20 minutes on screen. Will not use any laptop anywhere. Okay. Concept clear, you can do anything. Guys, first we'll start with decision tree. In tree, how many nodes we have? 3. Which are 3 nodes? Root node, parent node, and child nodes. What is the difference between root node and child nodes? Child node we stop. When we stop? When we reach to homogeneous. Okay. Difference between parent node and root node? Parent node is not homogeneous. I ask you root node now. Root node is first node. She say parent nodes are non-homogeneous. Okay. Guys, root node is homogeneous? Both are non-homogeneous. So one is subset of other. Difference between parent node and child nodes. Okay, only one difference. So can I say child node 6 subset data of parent node? To split, which method we use? Gini. How Gini help us, guys? Highest value. So whichever variable is highest, that variable is selected. Anyone have any question in the tree, please ask. Okay. Why we do pruning, guys? Answer is when we have overfitting. Let's say a scenario for you, we have a tree which have 30-40 branches. Okay, a very huge tree. And the accuracy is coming to be 80%. Should I do pruning? Why not? Good fit. Can you explain me the tree which have 40 branches? No. Second, options. This is the opinion. Options for you. When the tree size is very huge, difficult to explain to the business, accuracy are also in the acceptable range, then also you can do pruning. Pruning helps us to cut the tree. 40 branches hai, accuracy is 80. 4 branches will give accuracy also 80. Which is the best? So pruning main invention happens for controlling overfitting. Second, pruning is also used to reduce the complexity of tree. जितना बड़ा ट्री होगा उतना कॉम्प्लेक्स होगा, इतना स्मॉल ट्री होगा उतना बेटर होगा. ये क्लियर हो गया? Okay. What are the steps we have in pruning? Number of sample in parent node, child nodes, branches. ये clear है? So here in decision tree, guys, how many tree we make? One tree at a time. Pruning भी करोगे तो एक ही tree बनेगा. ये clear है? What is the meaning of forest? Jungle. Okay. Yes. इसमें combination change करो. कोई option है? नहीं, there's the only option you have to change combinations. Okay. So forest, someone said jungle. Okay, good. It's a collection of trees. Okay. Can you explain me how tree grows in jungle? Who plant that? You say collection of trees in jungle. तो मतलब ट्री जो है वो कोई ना कोई तो इम्प्लीमेंट करता होगा ना. अच्छा, बर्ड्स करते हैं. गुड वन. वहां पे फ्रूट्स. दिस इज अ लैंड. ठीक है, ड्राई लैंड. कैन वी हैव फॉरेस्ट ओवर हियर? We need to grow now. We need to implement some seeds. Water, sunlight you will get from the natural. We agree with that. So when I say now in the forest, guys, let's say we have a very huge forest and trees are growing. In forest, guys, tree have any limitations of pattern to grow? In city, do we have a tree which come on the roadside we cut because it is harmful for human being? They give you an issue for human being. That's the reason we cut and make him go in a different direction. But in forest, we don't have any restriction, no limits. So over there, we have tree can grow in any direction. That's the meaning of random. Tell you clear? We'll come to the calculation of random also. So forest is nothing but ये clear हो गया? Okay. I will be drawing a diagram, guys. You don't have to draw. Already you have done prior. Okay. On screen, please. We have data. Close your book. We don't need it. We split data into two parts. That is called data partition. One is your train. Another one is your test. I'm just writing far away, okay? Let's say we have 1,000 rows, 25x, 1y. Can I say that decision tree is used for regression also? also used for classification. Random forest is a higher version of tree where we have multiple trees. So random forest also used for regression and classification. I have taken a scenario of ये clear हो गया guys? Your bi-variable is category good and bad. How much percent data will come in train? In test? ये clear हो गया? How many number of rows will come over here? Or let's say we have 10,000. 7,000 over here. Okay, how many X? How many Y? 1. In testing also? ये clear हो गया guys? Okay. Now coming to the role of data partition of random forest. Next, what we do, we break this data into 5 parts. I'm breaking my training data into 5 parts. Okay. What is the symbol you have written? D1? Okay. D1 over. You may have written many. I have taken how many sample guys? So what I'm trying to do, I'm breaking my data into 5 parts. Guys, the concept become very complex. Okay. So how many data will go in each part? We have 7,000 rows. I break into 5 parts. In each part, how many rows will be there? That is my question. 1, 4. ये correct है? Number of rows. This 5 parts is decided by me. Okay, I'm doing analysis and I want to break data into 5 parts. This part is decided by me randomly for a time being. Okay. ये clear हो गया guys? Can I say we have 5 data set now? To make a decision tree, what we required? 1 data set. Here we have how many data set? Can I make 1 tree over here? DT1. Can I make second tree over here? Third tree over here? Fourth tree and fifth tree. चलिए clear. Any question, please ask. Any question over here? Can I say every decision tree predicts for you? Let's take a scenario. There is one customer called Tejas. Tejas apply for the loan. Okay. And now Tejas data, can I say it will go in tree, guys? I teach you how to read the tree. A tree predicts he is a good customer. This tree predicts he is also a good customer. This tree say bad, good, and this tree also called as bad. What is the majority over here? Good. 3 times we have good, 2 times bad. So I'll compute both and we get answer as good. ये clear हो गया? This is your final prediction. Can I say we have multiple trees? Multiple trees on one data set that is called forest. Clear? Any question, please ask. नहीं आपके ऊपर है, आप 6 ले लो. Alphabetically which come first? तीन गुड है और 3 बैड है. अल्फाबेटिकल जो फर्स्ट आएगा वो आपके लिए क्लासिफाई हो जाएगा. Either B or G. B come first because it is a bad. हाँ ओके. पहले प्रोसेस क्लियर हो गया. प्रोसेस का फर्स्ट स्टेप कंप्लीट. सेकंड स्टेप रिमेन्स. D3 में तो D3 से प्रिडिक्ट हो रहा है ना बैड. मेजॉरिटी कंप्लीट कर जो ना 3 टाइम गुड है. What is the mode over here? So what is the answer comes over here? Good. So we have predicted for Tejas answer as good customer. Second scenario, hypothetical situation. Akash can bid 1 person. Can he bid 10 people? No. So can I say that we can break 1 person but cannot 10? Okay. Let's say Akash want to purchase a new mobile phone and he has 10 friends and he asked to only one and taken your nothing phone, but the phone keep on hanging. What he will say to the friend? ये क्या किया मेरे साथ? Correct? Means because of the friend, because of 1 person, I make my decision. Now same thing if you ask to 10 people, every people will give their own opinion. 10 people can be wrong. So instead of making a decision from 1 tree, make decision from multiple trees. If you make decision from multiple trees, your error will be reducible. Got the reason why we do? ये clear हो गया? Any other question in your mind, guys? Please ask. I'll increase the level now. Otherwise, prediction समझा? तेजस के लिए क्या आया आंसर? How many we have taken now? How many data set we have taken? 1 ना? उस 1 को हमने train test किया. We are only working on train. मैंने अभी तक बताया नहीं. इसमें से कोई डाउट है कि ये पूछो? आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स पूछ सकते हो, लेकिन अभी तक टेस्ट टच ही नहीं किया. Shall I increase the level? Guys, if you remember over here, I have just written for X variable. Means only for rows variable, I have not written for X, not written Y. Okay. Open your theory book. Open the last page, what you have written. Yes, read. The formula which we have written for classification. M is equal to some square root of. Okay. P means your predictor variable, or we call it a variable, independent variable. How many variable I have taken in this scenario, guys? Independent कितने हैं? Square root of 25 is how much? Okay, on screen. So the most variable out of 25, we will have 5. Now the concept for random will come. Okay. Here you have 25x. Every x is independent. So what I'll do, I'll pick up randomly any 5x. तो हर एक सबसेट में कितने x होंगे? 5. How we'll pick up this 5x? Randomly. For example, In first data, we have gender, we have age, we have income, we have qualification, we have marital status. ये clear हो गया? In second column, again, can we have gender? We'll have there, let's say, property value. We can have their number of family members. We can have their qualification, or this one, salaried or self-employed. And then we can have their, any other variable guys? Maritals. Okay, marital status have taken na. Number of number of family members. Okay, clear. Can I say age is replicated, guys, over here? Why it's replicating, guys? Because we pick up it randomly. Clear. Why we pick up this random? Why we take only 5? Why not 25? The thing is, in D1 is a data set which have 1400 rows, 5x. To make tree, which concept we use? Guinea. How Guinea works, guys? To split and select the best variable. So Guinea will compute Guinea value for all x and select the best to split. Clear? Same way will happen in second tree also, guys. Now, if you remember, every time we are splitting with gender, first splitting is root node. Root node take entire data. So root node splitting is very important. If you remember the example which we have solved in pen paper, we split in 2 buckets and the first branch become homogeneous. We have split from the another branch to the right. Okay. Left have no further split. Tree becomes small in size. So the first splitting is very important. That's the reason we take random 5x such a way that every x will get one chance to split from root node. I'm repeating. We have 25x. We'll make a subset such a way that every x will get one time to split from root node. Splitting from root node give importance of that variable. Means वो variable कितना important है. That's the meaning of root node. Clear? In our example, we have bill, gender, standard plan. Which variable will be used to split? बिल लिया था तो 3 में से सबसे बेस्ट वेरिएबल कौन सा है? बिल वेरिएबल. So whichever variable come for splitting on the first time on the root node, that variable is most important variable. ये terms clear हो गए? Guys, this 5x concept clear? Now I have 25x. So how many subsets should I make? 5 तो selection किया ना हमने. What is the definition? Every x should get one chance to split or from root node. अगर 25x है तो कितने सबसेट बनने चाहिए? अगर 30x है तो कितने सबसेट बनने चाहिए? 30. ये क्लियर हो गया? This is minimum benchmark. तो मिनिमम 25x है तो सबसेट कितने होंगे? मिनिमम 25. Because every x should get one chance. ये क्लियर हो गया? Can I make 200 branches? Okay. In a one tree now? Okay. 25x, I should make 25d. This d, guys. Okay. I want to make 50d. Possible? Can I break data into 50 parts? 7,000 को? 7,000 rows है ना? 50 parts कर सकते हैं. 30 parts कर सकते हैं. So minimum we can make 25. Now we'll come to maximum. Okay. Is this column selection concept clear? The column is selected. column selection as. Guys, any question on this point, please ask. I teach you concept of column wise, which is done randomly. Now I will add a concept of row selection. Okay. Akash from the class, pick up any 2%. Stand up. Abdul. Pick up another 2. You have to pick up from entire class. Never think they are in outside the class. मतलब आपको ऐसे सोचना है, आपने इनको पिकअप किया and they are in your bag. Point number 1. Second, when you select, you need to select from entire classroom only. हाँ और 2 चाहिए. Possible. He may can select different people. It may possible, guys. He may can select from same person. So there's a technique called sampling techniques. Better. Okay. Have you heard something on sampling? Which method you have done? SRS, simple random sampling. Means we will pick up people randomly. Okay. In which you have done SRS. SRS work in 2 ways. With and without. Now, what is the meaning of without? Okay. Once I pick up one person from a group, he will be out. As we have 100 students. I pick up one student. How many remains? Again, I want to pick up another one. I'll pick up from 99. This is called without. Now, when I say with, we have 100 students, I pick up one. How many are there now? 99. But if I want to pick up another one, I'll pick up from 100 only. Ye clear ho gaya? Any question on this technique, please ask. वो परमानेंटली रिमूव, विथ में रिमूव नहीं होगा, उसकी कॉपी बन जाएगी. ये क्लियर हो गया गाइस? Anyone have any question? Okay. Last point, concept is done. Okay. Let's say I selected 1400 rows from train. How many we have in train? If I pick up another 1400, from where I have to pick up? 7,000 only. It will not become 5,000 something. But the technique is called simple random sampling with replacement. मतलब 7,000 से हमने कितने पिकअप किया? 1400. How many remains? Again 7,000 will be there. Again we'll pick up 7,000. Total population, total training data will be remain fixed. We are just making copy of that. How we pick up people, guys? Randomly. That's the meaning of random in the random forest. So the people who are coming in D1 can come in D2 also, can come in D3 also, can come in D4 also. Clear? Okay. I'll start from the scratch, guys. Okay. Just an overview. That's the reason I'm starting. Point number 1, we receive a data where we have 10,000 rows. 25x, 1y. We split data into 2 parts, train and test. We'll only work on train. Why we only work on train? Because we need to build a model. In random forest, guys, we break data into 5 parts. Okay. Here I have taken a scenario of 5 parts. Rules say if you have 25x, you have to make 25 parts. If you have 30x, you have to make 30 parts. ये clear हो गया? The reason for making parts equal to number of x such a way that every variable should get one chance to split. Clear? On each part we make tree. Now this is data. To make data set, we select random rows and we select random columns. Here we have D1, same way we'll have D2, D3 and so on. Can we say we have multiple data sets? Collection of data is called as bagging. Means in a bag we could book now. In a bag, in a data, we have data sets. On each D1, we make a model. And model will give the prediction. Final answer comes as mode. Any question in your mind can ask from my side concept. You can see the time. 25 bags तो बनाने पड़ेंगे, ये रूल है. Your number of x should equal to number of d. This is the rule. Number of x should equal to number of d. D means subsets. dt is your tree. कितने बनेंगे सबसेट्स? x 6 पे तो x कितने हैं आपके पास? तो d कितने बनेंगे? 36. तो ट्री कितने बनेंगे? 36. Possible. We are picking randomly. Okay. Now, guys, minimum how many tree we need to make? If I have 25x, how many data set I have to make? 25. How many trees I will make? 25. ये clear हो गया? Now question comes, this is minimum threshold. मतलब अगर 25x है, can I make 20 data set? No, because the rule says we should have to make 25D so that we should have 25 trees. Now question comes, how many trees can we make? Okay. How many X we have? Can I make 500 data sets? Data are replicating now. The original remains 7,000 remain same. How many trees I'll have now? So the range maximum range we defined. Minimum range is this one. Any question, please ask. This much is decision random forest. So the random word arises from this one. That's the reason random come. Forest means multiple trees. So here we have multiple trees. Most important variable. Or should I write m की जगह मैं आपको यहाँ पे selection of x कर देता हूँ, ठीक है? क्यों नहीं लिखेगा? राउंड ऑफ कर दीजिए. Every time you will not get a proper square data, no? You may get 17. Square root of 17 is approximate 4 point something. Round up to the smallest one. Select 4. Any question, please ask. Okay. Train से split. I want to make 5 set. For example, I want to make. मेरे पास सिर्फ 5x है. Example. कितने x है? तो कितने सबसेट्स बनेंगे? 5. कितने रोज हैं? I say pick up any random number of rows. 7,000 में से you pick up. That is the number of rows selected. What do you answer? हाँ हाँ कंडीशंस यही है ना. कंडीशन ये है, अगर आपको राइट हो गया गाइस, नंबर ऑफ एक्स शुड इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ, ब्रैकेट में डी लिख देता हूं, ठीक है, ये रूल है. Selection of x is equal to square root of given x, which is in our case 25 का square root is okay. So here your data is selected randomly row wise, plus you select column randomly. That's the two things comes in random to make one data set. That's the reason the concept called as random. Forest means multiple trees. Did I touch anything on test data, guys? I touch on test data. So once your model is ready, apply the model on test data. If you want to draw, you can draw. It is your opinion. किसी ने फिर डिलीट कर दिया. हाँ, yes, same file. Guys, I've make a folder called random forest on drive. Take that. Guys, shall I? This data set, I've kept the same data. For decision tree, for random forest and boosting, I'll keep the same data to teach you how to apply multiple models on one data and select the best model. And the best model have how much impact on business. That's the reason for 3 algorithms, I'm keeping same data. Okay. If there are some people have any doubt, difference between project and case study, meaning is same. written with different words. In your curriculum, they specify projects I call case study, which I upload and write for you. So you can take my case study to solve, or I'm asking you, do you want to take data of only Marticus one to solve for you? The data which I have given, this is my data, which is live data, verified data of companies. Okay. Guys, yesterday we have done with the churn one. Need to explain data again. So churn means what? When customer change their opinion, move to second one. Okay, that is called as a churn analytics. Okay. So here we have churn yes and no, and data belongs to telecom domain. Okay, where people will change their network or not. We're doing a basic pre-processing. Same thing yesterday what we have done. Number of rows, number of columns. Okay. Total charges come to be an object. Okay, we just replaced with NaN and converted to float. We check number of rows remain same, column remain same. Now total charges become float for this. Next we will check, we have some columns called online services or securities, where we have no, yes, and no internet service. We replace wherever we have no internet service with no keyword. To replace that, we have a function called replace. Data. Sorry. So here we have data called telecom data. We have online securities. We have replace keyword. So replace keyword is used for replacement wherever we have no internet service with no. So it gets replaced for you. Next, I have made a tenure lab, a new column called tenure group. This is optional, guys, not mandatory. It is your opinion whether you want to make it or not. I just define a function called tenure lab with parameter telecom, column name tenure, value less than 12 is called 0 to 12. Then 15 to 24 is called as 24, and so on. Need to explain this again. So we have made a column called as tenure group. This tenure group is made based on the tenure column. Okay. Next, we check the missing values. So in total charges, we have 11 rows. Your opinion, guys, either delete or replace. When number of rows are very less, I'm replacing in total charges, column name, total charges, fill NA. Means fill the missing data with the mean value of same column called total charges. In place through means do the replacement. Now you can verify there is no missing values. Okay, you can check outliers also, guys. For total charges, no outliers. Monthly charges, no outliers. Tenure, no. So missing values was there, be treated. Outlier is not present. Then we check your churn rate, how much percent. Here we can say that out of 100% data, 26.5% people have changed their network. Have applied for changing network. I just remove the column called as customer ID, and I've taken data of numerical separate, category separate. Need to explain this code, guys? Any one person want me to explain, guys? I'll repeat for you, don't worry. Clear. So telecom is the main file. I'll do that. I'll teach you. So we just make telecom num as a number variable and telecom dummies. As every time this process will remain same, okay, until we have all the categories variable. I just convert this category to numerical. With the help of label encoder. Or label encoder works guys. Ascending order. Employ dummies, dataset, apply the function, label encoder, fit and transform. Means convert data also. Assigning in employee dummies. Clear. Then we just combine employee number and employee dummies and we replace in telecom. So till here our data is ready. Same thing we have done yesterday, everything. Need to explain data partition. So we split the data into two parts, training and testing, with the ratio of 70 and 30. Now my question for you guys, how many X variable we have? 21, include churn also. So 21 minus 1, 20. So all the X will be 20. Let's cross check. X train dot shape. How many we have? 20. So here we have 20X. So how many partition, how many subset I have to make, guys? You clear? Okay. So we have 20X. So we have to make 20 data set. How many tree we are building now? You clear? Okay. This random forest is used for regression also and classification. I have written both the function. The package used to run random forest is sklearn. Inside sklearn, we have a subtopic called ensemble. Inside ensemble, we have a function called random forest classifier. Estimator means make 20 trees. 20 tree means 20 subsets. Each tree will use Guinea. In each tree, we are using Guinea value. Each tree will have how many branches? Parent node, 100. Child nodes, 20. Maximum features means how you select the number of variable. Take square root of 20. Clear? Assigning in model dot fit on strain and white rate. Clear? Huh? So guys, we make 20 subset, 20 trees. Okay. Here we have how many X? Question comes out of 20S, which is the most important. Okay. So we have a function called as features important. Using model, give me features important, assigning in data. X dot columns. Okay. 1 second, we can use this function also. From the model, give me the variable name and give me the importance name. I sorted in ascending call means descending order, converting to series, assigning in IMP. So what this IMP will have, guys, you can see over here, column name and their values. These are your Guinea values. Plot size 10 by 11. Title name, which is important, I want to make bar plot. Y-axis, index name. X-axis, values. Color combinations and format horizontal. Which variable have the highest bar, guys? If I say give me top 2 variable, top 5 variable, then your group total charges and monthly charges. You can specify index dot. So this series now at top 5 slicing. Okay, I'll go with this one only. So these are the variable which are important. Which is the least important? Gender, online backup. They have no impact on churn. Okay, and these are highly impactable variable. Still clear? Yes. मैंने इसको सॉर्ट किया है ना, सेंडिंग फॉल डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में मैंने सॉर्ट किया है वो सीक्वेंस में. Next one, guys, how many tree we make? 20. So let's see tree one by one. Index number start from where in Python? 0. So if I say 20, will go from 0 to 20. Till you clear? From a scale on, I want to make tree, and the function is export graphics. Okay. You may getting at a guys, I'll teach you how to solve that. Okay. Import dot. So PyDot is another package. Sklearn is for machine learning. X dot column. This is what we'll have in X. See. All independent variable. If I specify dot columns, column names, then I say just convert a column name into list. Clear? Next. Should I repeat? From model, give me estimator. Means which tree you need. If I say tree number 1, index will be 0. So I'm becoming first tree. Assigning in tree. Churn have yes and no. Now this X dot column, they are matchable, guys. Assigning in feature list. So feature lists have all independent variable name. Any question on this 3? Using function export graphics. Export means to send something. So I'm exporting data from Python to computer. Which tree? Tree. Output file name abc dot. Can you see abc dot? मैंने इसको export किया. File format is dot file. This is nothing but you make it error. I'll explain it, don't worry. This is your decision tree only. Can you see Guinea value, guys? Can you see it break into the parts less than 0.5? Yes, no. This is the tree only. सिर्फ ट्री को नंबर्स में लिखा है और सेव किया है डॉट फाइल के फॉर्मेट में. What we have in feature list? Column names. Leaf has to be parallel one by one. Okay. Call class name churn. What we have in churn? Yes or no? Round the bracket. Do we have rounding on the edges? Fill with color. Do we have color? ये clear हो गया? What is the file format, guys? We have exported the file name using PyDot. Make a graph from which file? What is the file name? Signing in. This is just used to export your data. You can export your graph in this name. Okay. Can you see graph PNG? Graph. What I have a graph with me. I want to write in PNG format. I want to export it. What is the name? Tree.png. यहाँ पर एक ट्री है जो मैंने एक्सपोर्ट किया. Here we have just image. So whatever file I have, I just want to display that image. Let me run this. What is the most important variable? Then 10. Let's see one by one. Which comes the first? Remember the first variable, okay? Second tree number. I'm changing this. 4 number. What is the next tree? Tree number 10. Can I say every trees are independent? Because they are splitting from different variables. Can I write tree number over here 100? Why not? We have 20 trees. Can I write 20? We can make only max to max 90. This is the last tree. Clear? Every tree have different root node. Next, we will make X train, Y train, combine and make train data. Yes. VC dot. जो ट्री है ना, उसके जो थ्रेशोल्ड कट ऑफ है, वो ही ट्री यहाँ पे हमने उसको मैथ्स में लिखा है. What is the first variable used over here? So here it is in. Let me zoom for you. What is the threshold? 0.5. Can you see numbers over here? What is the Gini value? Number of sample. Matches. ABC dot is nothing but your tree in paper written. Okay. And want to make a plot, we use graphics. आप लोग की नहीं बन रही, आपको एक पैकेज इंस्टॉल करना बाकी है. इसलिए we are getting error. जब इंस्टॉल, हाँ, ये लिखा है ना यहाँ पे आउटपुट फाइल फॉर्मेट. That's the reason. Who is getting answer? On screen below. Model predict for X train. In the train, we have prediction. Now, guys, we have 20 trees. We need to predict for each and every row. We get this prediction. How this prediction come as 0? Based on what? 20 trees will give you prediction. Every tree will have 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Will compute mode. Correct now? Should I make confusion matrix or report is okay? I need to run this. How many number of sample we have? Accuracy, sensitivity, specificity, 94%. This we have done for. Now we do for test. We go for test when your accuracy is more than 70. So here first we combine your X test and Y test. And we make a test data. Here we have not done prediction. Next we say that using model, predict for X test. In the test, make a new column called predicted. And the last, we will make a confusion matrix. Report for that. How much is the accuracy? Good or bad? Done for this. Can I say starting steps till data partition is common? After prediction, from prediction till test data is common. Only changes happens from where? In model. Only this part we added, guys. Model, features, and tree. The people who are getting error, what is the error? Can you just read? Pi dot. Again, no module name. What is the meaning of that? Can you install that module? After then also you're getting error. I just want to confirm that. What is the answer? Package install करने आते हैं आपको? हाँ. Just write pip install by dot. हाँ, error आएंगे. वही मुझे error जानना है. Dot not found in path. Okay. Go to Chrome. गूगल में सर्च करना है ग्राफ विज डाउनलोड. ग्राफ विज डाउनलोड सर्च किए. Are you getting download graph as first link? Click on that. Easy external package. आपके लैपटॉप में रैम ग्राफिक कार्ड अच्छा नहीं है, इसलिए इंस्टॉल करना पड़ रहा है. ठीक है, ठीक है. ठीक है. Done this one. Come to Windows. Can you see 7.3? Click on installer. This one. History format installer. Click here. Some file will download for you. Okay. Windows पे आना है 7.03. Something 4.5 MB something. Double click on that file. Click on more info. Run anyway. वहां पे लिखा होगा ना स्मॉल से ब्रैकेट में मोर इन्फो. नो तो सही. क्लिक ऑन मोर इन्फो. डन. यहाँ पे लिखा होगा मोर इन्फो कहीं पे सामने, तो you get option run anyway. Click on this run anyway and click on yes. Able to do. Click on next. People who have lag behind, stop there. People who are with me, do this one. Next, I agree. And there's an option, add graphic system path for all users. Click on that. Next finish.
Are the way to get the output? Not exactly.
People are getting laptop about the getting the graphics cutting easy. So gaming laptop is the one.
It is.
What are you getting the answer for the tree? Is dot file is nothing but ABC dot file is a tree only, but written in the dot format. And to make a tree, we use this one. Clear? Any question, anyone on this random forest, guys? Random forest is a difficult topic. Okay. Can I say in random forest, tree is very important? Tree understanding clear for you? If tree is clear, guys, then random forest become easy. If there is a difficulties in tree, indication random forest is bouncer for you. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Take a break. After break, when you comes, okay, you have to write this one. Those slide. The other slide I'll hide for you. इतनी सारी नहीं लिखनी है, आपको सारी स्लाइड में हाइड कर देता हूँ. आप लोग सब लिखते बैठोगे फिर. Sorry, just take a break. I'll come back after 10 to 15 minutes, okay?
Yes.